Annyeonghaseyo, everyone, and welcome to Friday, June 28th, 2024. I'm Joe Pratt, keeping you informed of what's happening in the world. Your independent news source. Last night's presidential debate is on everyone's mind. There is little I can report as far as facts go regarding the debate. Nearly 50 million people watched live on the cable stations, and millions more watched on YouTube and other platforms. So we don't know yet if this was the most watched presidential debate ever. The Trump-Clinton debate had 84 million viewers. Odds makers at a company called Bet365 said that Biden's chances of being reelected went from 38% before the election to 23% after the debate, before the debate till after the debate. It can be rewatched in its entirety on many platforms, and I suggest you watch it. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. held his own version of a debate where he went live and answered the same questions posed to the candidates. Former ABC News journalist John Stossel moderated the Kennedy Forum, which was live on X and which can also be seen on many platforms. The Supreme Court ruled on a case we need to make you aware of. They ruled to take away some of the power of the government agencies and give more power to the courts. It will make it harder for unelected government officials to make new regulations. It started with a group of fishermen who complained that government agencies would inspect what they caught and then charge them for the cost of the inspection. So this ruling will make it harder for an agency to do things like that without legislative or judicial approval. Public executions are on the rise in North Korea. According to South Korea, a 22-year-old in North Korea was executed in public for listening to 70 South Korean songs and watching 3 films. Some time ago, 9 people were executed in public for slaughtering government-owned cattle and distributing the meat to businesses. The South says these types of executions are becoming more frequent. Cell phones are being banned in schools all over the country. School districts in Los Angeles and New York have recently announced they are banning the use of mobile phones during the school day. Dozens of school districts have already done this, but some of the country's largest school districts banning them have given a lot more media attention to it. Administrators are saying that kids are fully addicted to these phones and something has to be done. Dozens more school districts are seriously considering a ban. Happy birthday if it's yours today. You share a birthday with Henry VIII, John Wesley, the co-founder of the Methodist movement, Richard Rodgers from the music duo Rodgers and Hammerstein. He was also the first EGOT winner. Mel Brooks, who is 98 today, Gilda Radner, Kathy Bates, John Elway, John Cusack, and Elon Musk. In sports, a very, very unusual thing happened at the U.S. Senior Open Golf Tournament. Frank Bensel hit a hole-in-one twice on back-to-back holes. 2 holes-in-one on a single round has only happened one other time at the 1987 U.S. Mid-Amateur when Donald Bliss did it. Congratulations, Frank Bensel. The NBA draft is concluded, and the number 1 pick went to the Atlanta Hawks, who selected Zachary Rissachet from France as the first pick. Alex Sarr, also from France, was the number 2 pick. A language thought to be extinct has been found again. The Chania language of Argentina and Uruguay was considered by experts to be extinct since 1815, meaning they couldn't find anyone who still spoke the language. But a man by the name of Blas Jaime, who learned the Chana language from his mother, reached out online to find out anyone else who spoke it and discovered that he might be the last person on earth who speaks Chana. There is now a more organized effort to teach Chana to more people, aided by UNESCO, which seeks to preserve languages. Mr. Jaime taught the language to his daughter, and now she has taught it to several others. They also made a dictionary of about 1,000 Chana words. The top-selling books of the week in fiction and nonfiction are these. First, fiction, number 3, is Swan Song by Ellen Hildebrand. 2 is The Housemaid is Watching by Frida McFadden. And number 1 is Red Sky Morning by Jack Carr, nonfiction. Number 3 is The Demon. Is The Demon of Unrest, that is, by Eric Larson. Number 2 is The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt. And number 1 is On Call by Anthony Fauci. The top 5 songs of the week, according to Billboard's Hot 100, are number 5, Million Dollar Baby by Tommy Richmond, 4, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, 3, A Bar Song by Shabuzi, number 2 is I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen, and number 1 is Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. The quote of the day from the sacred works of world religions comes from the Quran. Quote, everyone shall taste death, and only on the day of resurrection shall you be paid for your wages in full. And whoever is removed away from the fire and admitted to paradise, he indeed is successful. The life of this world is only the enjoyment of deception. It comes from Surah Imran Ayat number 185. And from the wisdom of children, Inez, 6 years old, asks, why is a weekend 2 days when it could be 5? Joe Pratt, make it a great day.